The chickens are coming home to roost, Bobby Boucher. You reap the fruit of your selfish ways. You gonna lose all your fancy foosball games. And
this is Isaiah 31:3. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When Yahweh shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fail together. All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, all, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, with charity. All right, so I just want to go into a quick lesson. I'm gonna call it, just a little humor. You're gonna lose your stupid, your fancy foosball game. All right, I was thinking about the mother on Waterboy, how she would call everything the devil. And then the truth of the matter is, everything in this world is the devil. It's a part of the devil. Okay, I mean literally everything. He's got his hand in the air, the food, the education, the mannerisms of people, everything. Only thing he can't touch is the Holy Spirit. So everything is the devil. So, Bobby Boucher's mom had a point, man. All right. And I'm thinking about the chick that he was dating, Vicky Valacourt. She was representative of the women in America, man. She was over masculine and over promiscuous, But the main point I want to hit is, Esau, Edom, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, and you were created to be fail, to fail, man. As it says in Romans the 9th chapter, how the Lord will endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted for destruction. You are tailor-made for destruction. That's why the scriptures call you the son of perdition. You were created to be to destroy. You're created to destroy and be destroyed. All right. You're like a throwaway pistol. All right. But you're gonna fail. And you having all these counsels and let me get a scripture on that. Right. Why are they playing dumb? Right, there you go. Right, Isaiah 47. I'm gonna start it. Right. This is Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries. And one of the enchantments I'm thinking about is Hollywood, or the media, which media goes into medium. It's basically just witchcraft, right? And all these things aren't working no more. That's why when they have these meetings and these forums with each other, they turn the comments off. They turn the comment section off, man. They already got rid of the thumbs down. Why? Because people are bucking up against this system, man. His own people, right? Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, right? From your youth, you've been trying to pretty much swallow the world, mainly swallow down the seed of the righteous, swallow us up, man. All right. So be thou so be thou shall be able to profit. So the Lord's being sarcastic. Go and try your old tricks, man. See if they still work for your ass, man. If so be thou mayest prevail, thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels, right? You're wearied in the multitude of your counsels, man. All these counsels that you're doing, you haven't been able to get this NWO off the ground, man. Why? Because the Lord is controlling the winds in your sails, so to speak, man. You know, the Lord, you know, scriptures call you the prince of the power of the air, but truth be told, the Lord is showing you that he's in control of the internet. He's in control of information. All right? Because people were very fucking dumb in the past, man. People didn't know about these elite banking families. You know what I mean? You know, even if they weren't dumb, they were ignorant. You know, ignorant doesn't mean that you were purposely ignorant. Sometimes you're ignorant, you know, just because, you know, you don't know. Right? And, you know, that's how the world was. You know, now there's a spirit the Lord's putting in the earth. As the scripture says, I shall pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Where people are smelling your ass, man. There's something in the room stinks, man. And they're looking around, and now people have pinpointed where that smell's coming from, man. All right, so to speak. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, okay, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. All right. You know, let me look up prognosticator real quick. Hold on. Prognostic. Right. Prognosticator, plural noun, prognosticator, a person who foretells or prophesies a future event. There are many prognosticators predicting the worst. We're definitely doing that. Let me get the etymology on that one. Etymology. So this devil, he's trying to create a future, you know, outside of what the scriptures say is going to happen, man. And it's not going to happen, man. You know, there are many inventions in a man's heart, but in the end, the counsel of Yahweh Shem Yahshua is what's going to stand. All right, prognosticator, a foreknower, a foreteller of future events and that's what they try to do. They try to create their own. They try to create their own prophecies. You know, or they call it predictive programming. All right, you're not going to predictive program what's really about to happen. You know, you're going into slavery. You know. All right, that's not going to be in your false prophecies or your artificial prophecies. Everything the Lord does, he tries to do on the left-hand side, you know, mimic it, you know, by present signs, a soothsayer, right? Agent now allowed from prognosticate, foretell by means of present signs, early prognosticatum, a black formation, prognostication, and also medieval Latin. Prognosticus, past participle, foreign Latin, neutral Greek. But it seems to me like a compound word, pro and gnostic, or not gnosis. But yeah, you get the point. So that's what this guy is trying to do, man. And he's wearied in all these counsels because, he's like, it's not, it's not coming to, he has a timeline, and really he's way behind schedule, truth be told, you know. But let me go back to it. Right, this is Isaiah 47 and 12 again. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Right, and for the last few years, man, they've been really going heavy with their witchcraft, man. Putting things in plain sight. Having these big satanic fests. I remember a couple of years ago they had a fest somewhere, and I believe it was near the CERN, where they have the CERN. It was like a cave, and then they just had one where you had the royal family there. I think that was that was sometime last year, I believe. But they're throwing their arm out of the socket trying to get this off the ground. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. Right? You're not going to deliver yourself from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, no fire to sit before it. All right. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even the merchants of thy youth. They shall wander, every one to his quarter. None shall save thee. So yeah, that's what's really going to happen to you, man. So all these councils, this Davos shit, which I'm planning on doing another lesson on Davos, and like I said, their own people are coming against them, man. They're breaking down the languages that they're using, because they got to switch up their language now. NWO and Build Back Better. People are catching on to these things. The Lord, and now they're using different language codings. All right, like cutting down carbon, or which means they're planning on murdering people because we're made out of carbon, right? Or I was thinking about another one. Right. Yeah, I think it was like wire passports, something like that. But what it is they're planning on tracking people because they're trying to be like God. Here it is. This motherfucker can't even stop himself from going bald or getting old, and this dude's a madman. This dude's out of his fucking mind. But the Lord's about to get him up out of there. So all your plans are gonna fail you, man. They're gonna fail you. Let me grab a scripture. Right. This is Isaiah 10. And I'm gonna start it. Let me see. Isaiah. All right. This is Isaiah 10. Yeah, it's Isaiah 10 and 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when Yahweh hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem. I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria, right? And the glory of his high looks. And you are likened unto, the Neo king of Assyria, right? All right. For he hath saith, by my strength, by the strength of my hand, I have done it. And that's what this devil says, man. He says, I'm the guy who took down these nations. It tells you in Romans, the 9th chapter, for this cause have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee. The Lord raised you up, nigga. All right, as Scripture says, he putteth down one and setteth up another, man. Oh, he setteth up over the kingdom the basis of men. You're the basis of men, man. The Lord put you in this position, man. All right, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent, right? So you think that you're just some wise motherfucker, man. But you're about to find out, as the Scripture says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, not at all. You're going to be viewed for 1,000 years as the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived, man. And I have, you shall roam hell. I'm thinking about Achilles, man. He said, everybody know that this is the fool that thought he killed Achilles. All right? You're not gonna roam anywhere. You're not gonna roam the earth. You're gonna be in one place, and everybody's gonna look at you like the dumb fuck that created the greatest rebellion against the Most High, man. That picked the fight that nobody wants, just the dumbest nigga that ever lived, man, right? And I have removed the bounds of the people and have robbed their treasures and have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man, right? You're this hunk, right? This tough guy, because you done robbed everybody, and that's your whole MO. And my hand have found as a nest the riches of the people. And as one gathereth eggs that are left, I have gathered all the earth. Right? And I'm thinking about, there was a meme about Queen Elizabeth, and all the jewelry and, precious things she had on, on her body, like her crown and stuff like that. This jewel came from Africa. This came from Saudi Arabia. This came from the Americas. Like, just robbed the whole earth, man. And there was none that moved the wing, nor opened the mouth, or peeped. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? Right, that's what you're going to find out. You're going to find out that you're not in control. You're a pawn in the grand game of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And you're being set up for destruction, as if you're being set up for a fall, as if the rod shall shake itself against them that lift it up, or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood, right? You're just a whipping stick. Therefore shall Yahweh, power of hosts, send among his fat ones leanness, and under his glory he shall kindle a burning like the burning of a fire, right? And there's shameful spewing on your glory right now. The Lord's burning your glory up. People are starting to see you for what you are. The only ones that's, stupid as hell keep wanting to turn a blind eye to who you are and what you're doing is our people, which they're going to pay for that. They're going to smart for that, right? And the light of Israel shall be a fire, and his Holy One a flame. Right. Yeah. And it shall burn and devour his thorns, and his briars in one day, right? In 1 hour, such great riches, man, shall come to naught. And the elites, they got a plan that they're going to be underground and come out of the ground looking like some damn naked mole rats and take over the world, man. Not going to happen, man. You're going to, pursuant to Jeremiah 16:16, you're going to get pulled out of all your bunkers, man, by the elect, and shall consume the glory of his forest and of his fruitful field, both soul and body, and they shall be as when a standard bearer fainteth. So you're going to fall with your flag, man. You know. So you're going to fail, man. All right. You're going to fail. Let me get one more, man, that on that note. Didn't want it to be that long. You know. You're going to lose your fancy foosball game. All right. All right, this is Job 8, and I'm going to start at right. This is Job 8 and 12. I'm going to start at 11. Job 8 and 11. Can the rush grow up without mire, and can the flag grow without water? Whilst it is yet in its greenness and not cut down, it withers before any herb. So are the path of all that forget Yahweh, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. All right, and you're definitely a hypocrite, man, whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web. So your hope is going to be cut off, man. All right, and you're gonna be like your kingdom is gonna be like a cobweb, man. It's gonna be a bandit. He shall lean upon his house, but it shall not stand. He shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. All right. So yeah, that's it, man. You're gonna lose your stupid, your fancy foosball game. You know. Shalom.